Hi everyone. So today I want to show you how to do the craft stick candle. I'm going to give you some tips and pointers. I'm not going to tell you everything because I want you to try and discover some of the build on your own, but I'm going to give you some tips and show you materials and things. So let's get started. So I have my directions here. There'll be a direction set in the MakerSpace on the shelf. You're going to need a half a popsicle stick. These will already be cut for you. You're also going to need some copper tape. I have a 5-inch piece of copper tape. I'm going to have those for you as well. I've already cut mine in half because you're actually going to need one long piece and one short piece. So I cut a 3-inch length and then I ended up with a 2-inch length. You're going to need a watch battery. Call this a coin cell. You can see right here we have a positive side. And then the other side that has the little ridge around the side, that's the negative side. There's a video on the website that talks about positive and negative and the flow of electricity. Might be helpful to watch that before you start this project. Another piece that you're going to need is a large binder clip. These will also be in one of the bins on the shelf of materials. We'll use that in a second. And here you have a pair of scissors, and you will also need an LED light. LED is a light emitting diode. We have this nice bin full of LEDs. Make sure you're very careful with these. If they get on the floor, they're hard to find. They're all labeled with different colors. I think today I'm going to choose a red one. Okay, so I'm just going to close it up so I don't spill them. So I have all my materials, and you can see here, this is what it's going to look like when we're done. I got this cool blue light at the top that lights up when I flip the switch, and I'm gonna let you try and figure out what that switch is. Oh, the other thing you're gonna need is some tape, just in case your LED is not sticking well. You can use tape to make sure it sticks really well. So back to my directions. I've got all my materials. So step 2, I'm gonna test my LED. So this is an LED, and it might be hard to see, but it has 2 legs on it that come down. The one is short and one is long. The long one is your positive side. The short one is your negative side. You can also tell the negative side if you run your finger on right at the base of the light. It's flat. There's a flat side on the negative side. On the positive side, it's still rounded. So that's another way to tell. So if you take your LED and you put it on your battery, if you do it correctly, it should light up. So test that to make sure you do it correctly before you do anything else. Step 3, I need to attach the LED to my candlestick. We're going to use the rounded end as our top. I think that works best for this build. You're going to use your copper tape to attach the LED. The directions are there. I'm going to go through them here as well, but the directions are on the sheet. All you have to do to attach them is to carefully peel off the back of the copper tape. Peel off the back. Sorry about that. So this white part peels off. This is very, very thin tape, and it can fold up on itself, so just be careful when you're doing that. There we go. So I've got this peeled off, just like that. You can finish peeling it off, and then it'll stick to your candlestick. All you have to do is put your LED on there, kind of like that. You can see it's resting right on the top, one leg on each side, and then use the copper tape to stick it. If your copper tape is a little too long, you can always snip it off. Now the directions say that you need a 3-inch long, and that, put it on the curved end and lay on the flat, and then the short end is for the negative. So you use your short piece of tape for the negative side and your long piece of tape for the positive side. That'll help you know which side is which when you're hooking up the battery. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let you do that. But like I said, it should look like this when you're done. Okay, the long piece is on the positive side and the short piece is on the negative side. Next, we need to add the battery. Okay. Now, if you watch the video on YouTube, this binder clip is going to act like our switch. Okay, and hopefully you learned that if it's open, no electricity can flow. If it's closed, electricity starts to flow. So this is closed. So really all you need to do is take your open clip, your candlestick that you've made, stick it in, add your battery, okay, and you will need to figure out which side the battery will go on to make this work. Remember, positive, negative. Once you do that, oops, once you figure that out, you should be all set. So I put it in about halfway, but again, I'll let you experiment with that. If I close it, hopefully I get something that works. Now it's not working, so I need to troubleshoot. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Maybe I've got my battery on the wrong side. So I want you all to work on that when you're working today. So there we go. I figured it out. I was troubleshooting and I figured it out. And that's pretty much it. Once you have that, you can stick this in a window at your house. It won't light up a room, but it'll look nice. If you want to, take it home and decorate it. That's fine as well, just as long as you don't do anything that will make it stop working. When you're all done today, use the iPad that's on the TV cart, on the media cart, and have a friend take a picture of your finished project, and I'll put it on the MakerSpace website. And if you have questions, you can always ask a friend, ask your teacher, ask Mr. Towers. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching the video. Good luck with your build.